Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Olayan School of Business and to the American University of Beirut. It's a lovely day to be welcoming so many friends, alumni, colleagues, students, our many distinguished guests, special guests, the Ambassador of Canada, and of course, our distinguished list of speakers. And for those who are joining us online, I hope you feel that you are among us, because we certainly feel that you are. Last year, this was the hottest event of all of the events being held for this partnership throughout the world, and I hope that we will again this year continue to show that there is an enormous enthusiasm in this part of the world for this type of conference. The caliber of speakers at this event tops any list in any discipline and at any location. This is a conference meant to inspire career choices, among other things, and it is clear that women are going to have some extraordinary role models to listen to today. So thank you to the speakers who are joining us. And as we look around this room, and we realize that such an event requires planning, and lots of it, we start to realize that orchestrating such a list of speakers, filling a day with hundreds of registrants, building a list of themes and topics that are both current and compelling, and of course, ensuring that everything runs well and that it is well financed, well, that requires skill, confidence, leadership, and expert knowledge. And this event is as good as they come. So I think we owe a huge round of applause to two amazing people at AUB, Fida Kanan, Lama Masoud. Thank you so much for organizing this event. As Dean, let me just say that their leadership and steadfastness has been outstanding. Thank you. And it's in working with our partners that we have made this event one that everyone now references and looks forward to. We have many corporate and educational partners that have made that possible, and of course we will single them out at every opportunity throughout the day. But let me take a moment to thank in particular the folks at Stanford for having entrusted us a couple years ago with the partnership. A partnership that has been nothing but great so far and enjoyable every moment of the way. So thank you to our folks and friends at Stanford. As I wrap up and try to bring some substantive thought to this day as Dean, I will not try to revel us in some kind of psychological or sociological insight on what is obvious to many of us on the importance of this day for so many women and in data science. I think there are many people who are much more credible and perhaps more convincing on these topics, and I will leave it to them to make those points. However, do allow me to comment on the importance of data science in our collective future and the significance of ensuring inclusiveness and representation in this domain. As we enter an accelerated data and digital era, a revolution of sorts, it is critical to realize that those who are close to the information and knowledge that this data and digital revolution generates will have the influence in shaping and reshaping our world. Such information and knowledge, we have already seen through recent events in history, can significantly reshape the world order, can shift powers in previously unimaginable ways, and leave open the possibility that what we cherish so much, having a fair, tolerant, and progressive society, can shift instead to a world that is divided, intolerant, even regressive. It is imperative, therefore, if we are going to get closer to a fair, open, and inclusive society, that all parts be adequately represented in the data and digital revolution. Change is something we must all be part of, and preferably from the inside. I hope today will be the day many of you will find useful in taking a place in that change and from the inside. So join us in creating an inclusive future in the data sciences. I wish you a great conference, and again, thank you for joining us.